All right, hey everybody, it's Michael.
And Nick.
And this is the 16th episode of the Codex Comics podcast. We actually remembered to look beforehand today. Anyway, yeah, pretty fun week. We got Action Comics came out, so I guess we'll just start talking about that. So, post the Oz Effect story, we had a filler issue to lead into this story, where we introduced the fact that Superman is going a little bit crazy. He's going kind of Batman-y. And he decides to use the Flash's cosmic treadmill to go back in time to Krypton's destruction. And then Booster Gold shows up.
I'm surprised he actually used the cosmic treadmill. Like, I didn't think he would use it, honestly.
Yeah, and it's really cool to see. I mean, we've seen evil, crazy Superman before. We've seen Superman, like, losing his parents and that kind of stuff. But seeing Superman at the point he is right now, like, with this desperation to the fact where he uses the cosmic treadmill is awesome. It's a really cool character moment for him, and he even says in the issue, he's like, I admit this was a bit drastic.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like, going back to the past, that's just...
Yeah, I don't know what that was going to do. I'm confused as to how that's going to do anything for him, but whatever.
Well, at least you'll see the events unfold.
Yeah, but...
Because, remember, when he tried to look at the past events, something, like, malfunctioned and he couldn't get the whole thing. You know?
I guess. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But, no, it's really good, and all the Booster Gold stuff's kind of fun, and it's kind of doing what Rebirth's been doing, reintroducing these characters and making them A-list characters again. And I feel like that's kind of what we're doing with Booster here. And there's even mentions of that, how Booster's talking about posting stuff on social media so that all the Justice League and everybody knows that he's not some wannabe superhero, that he's actually up to everything. And that's kind of cool. Cool way to reintroduce this character into like the main DC universe again.
I'm glad they're using his classic suit instead of his New 52 suit.
Yeah, but where has Booster been since his brief appearance in the New 52?
Well, crickets.
I think a cool way to explain what he's been doing would be, like, because he even mentions at the beginning of the issue that, like...
He's an agent of a higher power.
Well, something's been messing with time. So, like, to explain the fact that, like, for these last 6 years, he's been trying to figure that out. He's been trying to track down what's been going on. But at the same time, I feel like if he was doing that, Dr. Manhattan would kill him.
Yeah, he would end up at where he needed to be. Like, he would lead him into a trap. And then he would just, like, zap him. And then we'd have a Rorschach moment.
Yeah, but I feel like, I don't know, I don't know where Booster Gold's been. But yeah, I don't know, it's really cool. I mean, I never really knew much about Booster Gold, because, like, I started reading New 52 time. So I didn't really ever see much of Booster Gold. I knew him from, like, the Death of Superman, where he coins the Doomsday name, and whenever he ends up in a coma for a while. Yeah. That's really what I knew Booster Gold of. And so seeing him now is kind of cool. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I remember when I first picked up Booster Gold when I think it was either first or second grade. Like, the number one of the new Booster Gold run from after the series 52. And I just read that. I'm like, this is actually kind of cool. And I kept getting it until I reached, like, issue 5, and then I stopped for a while. Because, you know, I don't know. I was kind of bouncing around at that point, trying to figure out what I wanted to read.
Yeah, and I hope that we get to a cool place with Booster Gold. I don't know if he'll ever get a solo series again. Maybe like a mini, or I could definitely see him, like, something that I really want post-Rebirth. I guess actually it is already post-Rebirth, because they took the banner off.
Yeah.
I guess post-Doomsday Clock. I really want a...
Well, it's not after Doomsday Clock yet. We're in...
Yeah, I know. But no, I'm saying, like, post-Doomsday Clock. I would really love a, like, Booster Gold, like, maybe Blue Beetle, I guess, because I guess you have to have Blue Beetle with Booster Gold. Maybe, like, Wally West Flash. Get a team of them to be... Hear me out. Kind of like the Legends of Tomorrow are on TV. No, okay. But hear me out. But, like either mapping the multiverse. I think mapping the multiverse would be pretty cool. Or trying...
Or the Dark Multiverse.
Yeah, that'd be really cool, too. And, I mean, we could actually end up there. Because with Metal. But, like, Legends of Tomorrow-esque team. Where either they're time traveling, trying to, like, fix time stuff. Or that kind of stuff. I mean, because, like, Wally West was, like, one of the first Flashes to really utilize the time travel stuff. Because Barry was dead.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember from the 60s if he was able... I know back in the 70s.
Well, the 60s was a weird time.
Oh, yeah. Well, the 70s, I know he first, like, headed to, like, alternate universes, or he was the one who found Earth 2 first.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that did happen with Jay Garrick. But, yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool to get us, like, another team book going, where it's more of these time travel sort of thing, and, like, see that kind of stuff going on. I think it'd be kind of cool. I do want, like, a multiverse traveling book.
Honestly, I wish they'd bring back Multiversity. Cause
I never got into that series.
Because, like, they kind of left it like a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
You know? Like, this big bad guy shows up and he's like, oh, you guys aren't that powerful. I'm gonna be fine. And then he just kind of disappeared. You know?
But yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool. And Multiversity, I never really got into it. I should sit down and read it someday. But, yeah, I would love to see a mapping the multiverse thing. We get story arcs about different Earths and stuff. Like, could you imagine, like, watching, like, The Flash and Booster Gold and stuff, like, end up on, like, the Red Sun Earth?
That's possible.
Like, could you imagine, like, The Flash's reaction to, like, Communist Superman? Or, like, some of that Dark Multiverse stuff, too.
Yeah.
Seeing them experience that stuff.
It's like, wasn't the Red Sun Superman semi-honorable at times, too?
Yeah, he was. No, and that's, when I first read Red Sun Superman, I always assumed that, oh, we're gonna do an evil Superman story. But that's not what it is at all.
Yeah, like, I know the Nazis were kind of evil, like, that world was evil, but, like, I feel like Red Sun would be more patriotic, in a sense.
Yeah, you really need to read it someday. It's a really good read. Has a really cool, like, kind of like twist ending to it too. It's a really good read. But yeah, I mean, I just think it'd be kind of cool to see or like Kingdom Come Earth, see them like experience that Earth.
Oh, that would be a good one.
Yeah, be kind of exciting to just see that kind of stuff happen. Speaking of seeing exciting stuff happen, the next issue of Wonder Woman, this one leads into a really cool next issue would be 37, but I'm just going to get it out of the way. At the end of issue 36, we see Zeus come down, and he's going to fight.
In this awesome one-page, just beautiful art.
Yeah. Who was doing the art on that? I don't even know who that artist is, but really good job. Same with Jurgens did that issue of Action Comics, and it was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this guy, he definitely knows his stuff. I'll give him that.
Yeah. So Zeus comes down, and he's getting ready to fight Darkseid. So it's going to be the old gods versus the new gods, and it looks exciting.
Mm-hmm. I called it. Jason would have an Anakin moment. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Well, I hope they don't get rid of him. I think he's going to do that honorable death thing.
Either that's going to happen, or he's going to go with Zeus, and he's going to be like, I want to like atone for my actions, and then Zeus is going to be like, well, you can start here.
I really just want Jason to stay around. I'd love for him to be a reoccurring character. Get him on the Justice League. Let's sign him up.
Give him his own Wonder Man suit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Can't use Wonder Man.
Yeah, don't say that. Marvel will be on us.
Yep.
But yeah, no, the art was really good in this issue. Some really cool fight scenes, too. I mean, we get to see, like, 20-year-old Darkseid. Yeah. Which I'm still mad Darkseid never showed up in Imperious Lex story.
Yeah, well, actually, what would be really cool, I could see this happening, too. Like, Grail tries to save Darkseid because, I don't know. Like, would it be a daughter to a father?
For what?
Is Grail's Darkseid's daughter, right?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
The new god's lineage is really confusing.
Like, I'm trying to figure it out.
Because, Mr. Miracle isn't Darkseid's biological kid.
Yeah, I know that. I know they swapped.
Because Orion switched to the high. Yeah, it's a whole thing, and I don't even know.
Yeah, but anyway, it'd be really cool if Zeus, he was gonna do like this epic move, and she just kind of steps in the way, and he just destroys her. Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But where have the new gods been in this?
Well,
the old gods. I'm sorry. Like, where has all these Greek gods? How are they explaining that they still exist in the DC universe?
They just do.
All right.
Yeah. Basically, in the Wonder Woman storyline before that, actually New 52, they actually did more on the gods.
Yeah.
in all reality, that storyline felt like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Because basically, Zeus had to be reborn as a child, and basically Wonder Woman had to protect him until he grew of age, which took the whole series to do. And basically the gods are basically fighting over, like, who gets the seat. And then Wonder Woman, I think, in that storyline, kills Ares. Or no, she doesn't kill Ares. Firstborn kills Ares.
So yeah, I thought Ares was dead.
Yeah. So she became the god of war, and then she basically took his seat. And then it took us to the end, where then Zeus became of age, and then he's like, I'm in charge now. And he takes the seat back.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't read. I think I have the first volume of the Wonder Woman New 52 trade. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
But it is a slow grind.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I think that's how a lot of New 52 was. All right, so next part of Venom Inc. over at Marvel. So we got Spider-Man 792, which is
part 2 of the Venom Inc. storyline.
Yeah. Cool cover by Alex Ross.
Definitely a cool cover by Alex Ross.
We see Spider-Man like separating, like you know, like two like siblings are fighting and stuff, and then the parents had to step in the way and push them to the side. Kind of what Spider-Man is doing to Venom and Anti-Venom. Mm-hmm. This storyline's so cool.
Yeah, I can see some stuff here happening in this storyline, maybe, that might affect down the road. Like, well, you can figure out one in particular that I'm thinking of.
Which one? Black Cat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no offense, but she and Spider-Man are going to have a moment. And it's going to be like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool they're bringing Black Cat back.
I feel like they're going to do something.
Which, again, is this Marvel just copying DC again? With Catwoman?
Well, I like Black Cat over Catwoman. Even though Catwoman came first.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
I've never really liked Catwoman, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I just...
But no, Marvel and DC, they're known to copy each other quite a bit.
Yeah.
No, but no, this Venom Inc. story is really cool, and I mean, it's one of those things where we gotta wait for the next issue to, like, really know our thoughts on this story.
Yeah, right now the story could go either way. Like, it's got a neat concept, but I'm wondering if there's gonna be a Maximum Carnage kind of feel to it.
I hope so. I love Maximum Carnage, as terrible as it was. But no, yeah, I mean, I like the new Anti-Venom suit. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. That is really cool.
And it's just really fun to just watch Peter Parker fight Eddie Brock again. It's so awesome. Like, that's what I grew up reading. So, like, it's really cool to, like, get to see that again. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is really the first time Dan Slott's really gotten to write. I mean, he's written Venom and stuff here and there.
Yeah. It's not saying anything against the writer. It's nice for him to do something other than Green Goblin or a villain that's kind of not... Yeah,
it's really cool to see him not do Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus anymore. But no, I mean... But it's one of those things where... I mean, that's every writer, though. I mean, like, if you look at Batman...
It's like Joker.
Everybody wants to write the Joker.
Well, Joker...
I can only take so many Joker stories...
Yeah.
Before they get old and the same.
Yeah. It's like The Killing Joke, you have that, and then you have a couple other good ones, and then it's like...
I mean, like, they're all pretty good. I mean, like, War of the Jokes and Riddles, as a whole, is good. But I feel like it was a bit too long. But as a whole, War of the Jokes and Riddles was good.
The problem with that was I thought it bounced around too
much. No, I'm with you there.
It got really confusing, and it got really difficult to follow the story.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. But, like, it's one of those things where, like, Tom King just wanted to write Joker. Because if you're writing Batman, you have to tell a Joker story.
Well, not necessarily.
No, that's what they do. That's what they do.
I know. If I ever wrote Batman, I would not tell a Joker story. I would, like, focus on these other villains.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like Firefly, or like,
Yeah, let me see you write a Firefly story. Let me see that 15-issue story arc.
It maybe end up being 3 or 4 issues.
No, but it's like, but I feel like that's Spider-Man's thing, is like everybody wants to write Green Goblin. Well, granted, I guess not everybody, because Dan Slott's been writing it for 50 years at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you have these villains that everybody wants to write because they're the iconic. You have these villains that everybody feels like you have to be, like, you can't write a story without this character. I mean, like Superman and Lex, too. I mean, well, Superman hasn't fought Lex in a while, so that's impressive.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're bringing that back, and then we're probably going to see these writers put Lex in every story as a villain.
Or you'll get him as the head guy, and then maybe you'll get like secondary villains like Parasite or Metallo.
Yeah, I'm all for that. I really hope that happens. I'd love a good Metallo story. But no, and I feel like I think it's just cool to watch. I mean, Dan Slott's written like Flash Thompson Venom. I mean, he's written Eddie Brock, but this is the first time we really get to see him write Eddie Brock's Venom.
Yeah,
and it's kind of really cool to see. It's like a brand new character for him to write. I mean, even Menace, too. Menace is a really new character. I mean, Slott didn't create him, but... Well, he may have created him as... Not Menace, it's Maniac. Menace was that weird goblin they introduced that time. That got pregnant.
Oh, yeah, that was weird. I'm like, what?
600 Spider-Mans was a weird time.
Yeah.
I can still see that cover. But no, so yeah.
Yeah, I remember that cover, too. I'm like...
Yeah. 600 Spider-Man was a really weird time.
Ugh.
But yeah, no, I'm excited.
Half of 500s was not good either.
Yeah, that's true.
But we'll move on from that.
So we got what? Another part. So there are 4 main parts. There's Amazing Venom, and then Omega.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's shaping out to be a pretty cool story. I like the crossover stuff, sort of. Crossing over to other books.
It's like Venom and X-Men Blue. Like, what?
Oh, that is happening, isn't that?
Yeah, I'm like...
That's weird. It's like Kraven and Captain America, which also was weird. When does that issue come out? I'm curious.
What's the next issue?
Kraven Hunter's...
Probably
Kraven the Hunter's awesome.
Probably next month, maybe.
But anyway, so, I mean, there was a lot of stuff that came out this week, too. But we want to get to maybe, hopefully, talking about Star Wars at some point today.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just do a quick rundown of some other stuff that came out.
Alright, so we got Helljoy and the Green Lantern Corps number 34. We got She-Hulk number 160. Detective Comics 970, the second part to The Fall of the Batman.
Okay, cool.
Oh, man. We got Daredevil number 596.
Another one creeping up on a milestone.
Yep. The Mayor Fisk storyline is actually really interesting.
Yeah, I think the Mayor Fisk thing's cool, and I like how they introduced that idea in Venom, too.
And the worst part is, at the end of this issue, Kingpin calls Matt Murdock, and he's like, I want you to be my deputy mayor.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm like, okay.
Ah, man, that sounds really good.
You want a serpent in your office? Okay.
That story sounds pretty cool.
Anyway, we got Star Wars number 40, which keeps going on the Jedha story. We got Luke. Basically, he is following...
Researching the Force.
Yeah. Yeah, he's basically on a pilgrimage there to find out about the Force. We got Van Helsing versus the Werewolf number 6, which is the last issue of that run. Despicable Deadpool number 290. We got Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider number 11. Flash 36. It's only a matter of time before Grodd comes back.
I'm so excited. Oh my, I was thinking about that today, actually. I picked up, I forget, an issue of something. I was like, where's my Gorilla Grodd story? I can't wait.
For the holiday season, we got Grim Fairy Tales 2017 Holiday Special, which always features gorgeous covers.
Yeah.
We got Punisher 219.
Punisher War Machine.
Yep. We got Runaways number 4. And X-Men Blue number 17.
Is this the one with Venom? When's Venom coming out? That's not for a couple months.
No. We got, I think a month or 2.
That's crazy. I'm excited, though.
Alright, so now onto the meat. I mean, I think we have too much meat here to handle.
Yeah. So, yeah, Star Wars. I'll be seeing it tomorrow. I mean, it comes out Friday, but they do their early showings Thursday night. So excited.
Yep. I'll probably see it Sunday, maybe Monday.
Yeah, I can't.
At the earliest.
Man, I have so many theories about this movie. Whether we'll see, the answers disproving or proving my theories.
You know, this is what's going to happen. They're going to give us one answer, but 3 questions.
Well, really?
Like for instance, they'll reveal the identity of Rey's parents.
I'm pretty sure that's confirmed in this. Like, I'm pretty sure it's like official that we're getting that in this movie. I'm not sure.
But then we'll get 3 more questions. Like,
yeah,
okay, like,
I don't know who I think her parents are. I think.
See, I'm going with the theory of, Disney and Star Wars like to use old concepts and rejuvenate them.
So you and Mara Jade. I thought that.
See, I was going to say, let me explain before you comment. Basically, I think that in order for Luke to completely leave the Jedi and completely turn his back on it at this point, he would have to have somebody, like, really close to him. Like, my example would be Mara Jade. Like, and then, like, when Kylo Ren became...
When Ben became Kylo.
Thank you. Basically, he then killed her, which then caused Luke to basically just, like, fall apart. And it took him this much time to basically come back together.
I didn't think about that. I guess if Kylo did kill Mara Jade, that would be something.
Because in the original books, Jason actually killed her. Jason, who was Han and Leia's first son, I think?
No, did they have twins first? I don't remember. It's weird.
Okay. Because I know Jason killed Mara because she was trying to turn him back to the light, but unfortunately, Jason just wouldn't because he had that incredible power lust.
Yeah, I didn't read much of the old stuff. But yeah, I didn't actually think about Kylo Ren killing Mara Jade. But I don't know. I feel like Luke. I feel like there's too much explanation to have to do there. And I mean, unless they wouldn't call her Mara Jade, and they would just be like, "Oh, you're Luke's kid," because Luke found somebody and then Kylo killed her.
Heck, they could just do a cameo, just maybe like I don't know, show a figure.
Because like, there's the theory going around that it's like that she's Obi-Wan's granddaughter, and I'm like,
see,
too much explanation.
I'm just like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm trying to digest it, and I'm like, it doesn't add up. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't really know that theory. I don't really have many who is Rey theories. I think.
Or we could be completely wrong and she's just her own character.
Well, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. However, why did they beat it into our heads? Who is her family? Who is her family? Who is our family? If it's nobody.
Yeah, because supposedly she's supposed to be like really powerful or something, or right now she's a little powerful. Now she's gonna get a lot more powerful in this. It's saying that she's a gray Jedi. I think
my hope and theory is that Rey and Kylo team up together, and form their own kind of order. And then they're not related, and then they have a kid, and then the next movie is continuing the Skywalker saga, but with their kid.
See, I couldn't see that either. It's just because I have a feeling that Kylo Ren in this is going to kill Princess Leia, his mother.
See, I don't. I think, my thought on that, I think that Snoke's going to say, you have to go kill your mom too, like you killed your dad. Mm-hmm. And I think that Kylo's not going to be able to do it. And so Snoke's going to step in and kill Leia. And from that point, Kylo's going to then quit trusting Snoke.
That could be possible. Or, what if Kylo Ren did?
Yeah, no. My thing is, from what I understand, because if you remember from the trailers, there's a line that Luke says, "This isn't going to go the way you think." And from everything that I've heard from reviews for this movie so far, is that line is not only true for, like, what he's talking about, but, like, also true to the audience, is that, like, everything that happens in this movie is completely unexpected. And, like, that makes me so excited. Because, like, as many theories as there are on the internet, I cannot believe there's a reality that I'm going to see a movie where every one of those theories is wrong.
See, it's like we're thinking of all these theories, it's like, then they're going to go completely another direction. I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that.
So I got to talk about my Snoke theory real quick.
All right.
So I have two sort of separate Snoke theories, in a way. So in general, I think that somehow Snoke's story is going to be tied to Maz Kanata's story. in some way, shape, or form, because if you remember in The Force Awakens, Maz Kanata says that she's seen the Sith, the Empire, and now the First Order. And in the novelization of The Force Awakens, there's a line about Snoke that says he's been around since like the dawn of like the Empire. He's been around for a really long time, like the dawn of the Empire and all these things.
Well, I can definitely confirm that Maz was alive during the Galactic Civil War.
Yeah, because she's in
Battlefront 2.
So
I can confirm that.
I think those two lines about those two characters are too similar for their stories not to be connected in some way.
Or they could be the same race.
I was thinking that. My only thing is Snoke is actually really big, and Maz is like really small. So that's my only thing.
It's like midgets versus... sorry for saying that, but it's like small people versus tall people, you know?
I don't know. I just think that that'd be kind of weird. Because originally I did think that maybe they were the same race. Same race of aliens. But the more I thought about it, I'm not going to go that far. I'm just saying that somehow I think that their stories are going to be connected. Also, I think that we're going to find out that Snoke is from a nearby galaxy, one that we haven't seen yet.
Like the Yuuzhan Vong.
Kind of. I don't think that he's going to be anything like them, but...
I don't think they're going to do the Yuuzhan Vong because
I don't either.
The Yuuzhan Vong were basically like a plant kind of race.
I think someday we might see them in novels or a TV show or something. I don't think we'll ever get them in the core films.
See, they first showed up after Mara Jade died, after like everything happened.
Yeah.
Basically, the Republic was picking itself back up from the Second Galactic Civil War.
Yeah.
And then these guys show up and just make a mess.
But I kind of think that Snoke is going to be from a nearby galaxy.
Heck, maybe the Emperor visited him.
Yeah, and there's some thoughts about that the Emperor was searching for him. But I just feel like there's a theory that he's like the Emperor resurrected. There's a theory that he's Darth Plagueis.
Nah.
While the Plagueis theory is really interesting, I think that this story can't be like, oh, he's Plagueis. Because that doesn't expand the universe. That kind of makes it smaller. If Snoke does from another galaxy, that makes the story bigger. And that lets us know that, like, there are these... Like, you have the unknown regions. But if you think those are unknown, there's stuff that is really unknown.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be kind of cool. And then, like, that's kind of how you could introduce the Chiss Ascendancy and, like, Thrawn and all that kind of stuff.
You know, I wish he would show up in this movie or the next movie.
I don't think that we'll see Thrawn in a movie, but I feel like someday we'll see a Chiss, for sure. I don't think we'll see Thrawn, but I really think we'll see a part of his race.
See, I have a feeling that, like, everything's said and done, like, I could see this happening, you know, like, the First Order is crumbling, it's falling apart, and then, like, Thrawn shows up with his... Like,
that'd be cool.
With his empire, and he's like, you failed. Now I'm in control.
That'd be really cool.
And he does, like, an execution scene or something, you know?
That'd be really cool. I mean, I really like Thrawn's character, but yeah, I don't know. It all depends on where they go with Snoke, kind of. Because, like, I mean... Thrawn, the reason he joined the Empire was because he was worried about this big unknown threat that he was worried about affecting his people. But if Snoke is that threat, then...
good point, yeah.
Because my theory is that Snoke is that threat. The same way that the Yuuzhan Vong were that threat in the old expanded books, I think that...
Okay, it makes sense.
That Snoke is going to be that threat. But yeah, that's my big theory about the movie. I mean, I have a couple. I mean, I think that we're definitely going to see Rey become some sort of gray Jedi. I mean, they won't ever call it that.
Well, for those who don't know who a gray Jedi is, basically, a gray Jedi is a Jedi who basically is completely neutral.
Yeah.
Like,
they use both the dark side of the Force and the light side.
They use the light and the dark, but they don't, like... They kind of let the Force guide their actions a little bit.
Yeah. And I don't know. I really feel like... I don't know. I'm excited to see Kylo's journey, and I'm excited to see the way it parallels Rey's journey. And I think Kylo's such an interesting character. And
he's a very complex character. It's just we don't know enough about him, really, you know.
But I actually kind of hope that him and Rey team up. I don't know. Like I said, like, the trailers made it seem like that was going to happen. And the fact that, like, this whole movie is filled with just everything that you didn't expect has me thinking that we're not going to see that.
You know, I could see them team up and then Kylo, like, betrays her, just, like, leaves.
Yeah. The only thing...
Because the Sith always betray each other.
The only thing that I don't want is I do not want the end of Episode 9 to be Kylo sacrificing himself and turning good again like Vader did. Which would be a cool parallel because the way he looks up to Vader, that the end of his own journey would be the way Vader's journey went out. I just don't want to see them do that last-minute redemption story again.
I think Luke's going to kill him, though. Because if I remember right from the original stuff, Luke, Jonna, and somebody else.
No, yeah, I don't.
It was at least those two. They showed up and they killed Jason, and they stopped basically the war.
I really hope they don't kill Luke in this movie. I don't think they're going to kill him in this one. I don't think they're going to kill him till the next one.
No. Well, Luke's a really powerful Jedi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I don't think he could easily be killed, like Master Yoda.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely. I think we're probably going to see Luke go out similarly. All right, but anyway, so I guess I'm gonna see that tomorrow. I'm so excited. Hopefully, you'll see it by next Wednesday, and we can talk about it.
Hopefully. We'll see. I don't care if you spoil it left and right.
I know, but I don't want to do. I mean, I don't. Want to.
I know.
Especially with this movie.
Well, actually, I'm gonna play the 3 missions that just came out for Battlefront.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see if anything connects to this.
That'd be kind of
movie,
exciting
because I'm a lore junkie. I like lore in Star Wars.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's why I read the books and stuff like that, or the new canon. But anyway, I guess we can move on to the next thing, role-playing games and tabletop games and stuff like that.
So, we got, coming down the pipe here in a couple weeks, we got Star Trek Away Team HeroClix, like actual booster bricks. Like, we're actually going to get a full set of this.
I wasn't excited about this set at first, but after hearing how excited people are about it, I started getting excited. It looks really cool.
See, from my point of view, like, I'm kind of neutral, because I'm not a Star Trek fan, you know? But it is cool to see them do different stuff.
Yeah.
Like, actually make figures of the Star Trek people.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the different aliens and stuff. Like the monster aliens. Mm-hmm. Really excited for that. And those are the sculpts that look really cool, too.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know. Like, they could do so much more. You know?
Yeah, Star Wars.
Go Star Wars. Come on.
That won't happen, sadly. I know, we could get another Superman set. I know.
No comment.
I wouldn't mind another Justice League set, though. I'd be in for that.
Okay, I can handle a Justice League set, but not a Superman set.
I want a Superman set.
Unless they do Legion of Superheroes, and I'm like, okay, we can handle
another Legion of Superheroes? Oh, my.
Updated pieces make them more powerful.
That's true, I guess. I don't know. I just want another Superman set.
Right.
We're getting Avengers again.
Avengers with Colossals.
Kind of. I don't think they were Colossals. They were just double bases, I thought.
No. It could be possible, and I know we're getting the Spider Buggy.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, we are getting vehicles out of it. So
that's kind of cool.
Maybe we'll get the Fantastic Car.
I like saying that, because I thought that Colossals were kind of on the wayside recently.
Well, right now, I'd say people are kind of sick of them, because there's a lot out there.
That's true. Now. I think a good Colossal here and there is kind of fun.
Yeah. Like, don't do them all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I mean, there's how many for that Thor set, too? Some of those were cool.
You had Surtur, Ymir, Frost Giants.
Yeah.
You had Groot, Carnage.
That Groot was pretty cool. I actually just found out about it.
I still didn't see one.
You haven't seen one?
Nope.
No,
I've seen Carnage, but I've not seen Groot.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen them online. But, yeah, I didn't actually know that was a thing until I saw it the other day. I only thought that it was like Surtur and Frost Giants.
Yeah, well, there's Mangog and...
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel?
I think they did a Captain Marvel one. I watched somebody do an unboxing. I'm pretty sure they got Captain Marvel.
Oh.
Like Camilla Khan. I think they did a Colossal to her. since she can, like... I'll show you later.
Yeah, you'll have to show me later, because I don't think they did one. But anyway.
Yeah, so, that'll be fun. I'm excited for this Star Trek set, actually.
Also, actually, I this trumps your clicks right now, because they're coming out with paintable Beholder minis.
This is from actual D&D, like the Wizards of the Coast.
Yep. Basically, you get one in a pack, and it's not a small one, because the only Beholder that they have out is, like, really, really hard to get, and it's from Monster Menagerie 2. So now we have paintable Beholders, which will be awesome. Because I'm going to customize mine like Xanathar, which would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be really cool.
But, yeah, we're getting more minis, too, today, sometime.
Cool. Yeah, I love going through minis and stuff. But yeah, so I guess that's about everything.
Well, what's your pick for this week? Like,
I gotta go with Spider-Man. Last week I would have liked to have gone with Venom Inc., which I think I ended up doing that anyway. But we had a good Superman book last week. But so I gotta go with Amazing. I mean, again, Action Comics was really good too. But Amazing, I love the fact that I'm getting excited for Spider-Man again, and for Venom, and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. It's just awesome.
Well, I have to go. Like, I have multiple picks this week, honestly. Like, I liked Wonder Woman. I always like Titans. Titans is, like, awesome. I do like Spider-Man. It's just, I couldn't really pick a title this week. I'm like...
You never can.
Well, it doesn't help when you get, like, 10 titles a week.
Yeah.
But,
I get, like, one, and then I pick one of yours.
Yeah. Oh, man. But, yeah. Actually, for picks, the 27th is going to be really, really difficult.
Pretty sure I already know my pick for next week, though, too.
But, because Doomsday Clock comes out and Phoenix Resurrection comes out that same day.
Yeah, I know. Well,
I know Doomsday Clock is going to be awesome, but I like Jean Grey.
Well, then next week I get the first part of Super Sons of Tomorrow, but then on the 27th I get, like, part 3 or something.
Part 1, then 3?
Well, I guess it'll be part 2. Yeah, I guess it's not as far away as I thought. Yeah, I guess I get part 1 and then 2.
The same day.
No, okay, I'll get part 1 next week. And then 2 will come out on the 27th.
Okay.
No, Doomsday Clock's not next week.
I said 27th. Next week's the 20th.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But I said next week I get the first part of Super Sons of Tomorrow. And then the next week I get part 2.
There you go.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, this episode went really long because we're kind of just rambling at this point. But anyway, we'll see you next week.
Yep, see you all next week.